It's been really strong. I mean, just conditioning, lifting, and as a whole group, I mean, everyone's getting up there, and especially coming up to fall camp, we're peaking on our weight. A lot of people were PRing just last week, so it's been really good.
Excited to get things going? I mean, it's been a long off-season, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait to get the pads back on, get into it. I mean, especially with our recruiting class too, it'll be nice to see how they do, especially during fall camp, get their feet wet.
One of the big things that guys were saying last year were that you guys were young, starting a lot of freshmen, including yourself. Now you guys have a year of experience under your belt. What's going to be expected of that group that was so young last year?
There's very high expectations. I mean, going in, we know what we have to do. We know what we did wrong last year. And the expectations are very high, as they should be with this class.
Yesterday was media day. Those guys picked you to finish last in the Pac-12 there. I guess that probably based on what they saw last year. What was your guys' reaction to that?
I mean, you don't really look at it as a player. You can't really, because you know what we have in our camp. People know what they have in their camp. And as media from the outside, I mean, people are going to pick from what they think is going to happen, but they're not in our everyday lives. So, I mean, I think it's good for us to be rated that low because we could prove people wrong.
Last year, you had a great freshman campaign. How do you avoid like something like a sophomore slump, as they say?
Hard work in the off season mostly. I mean, I've put on a good 35-something pounds from the off season, and I've gotten faster and a lot stronger. And so, I mean, I wouldn't say that it's guaranteed that I would, but I have high expectations for myself. The coaches have high expectations for me, and so I feel like I'll fill that out pretty well.
Is some of the growth also by like watching and learning kind of what you can do better?
Absolutely. A lot of film in the off season, a lot of looking at the past games, my old technique, especially from the beginning of the year and where I was in the end of the year, and my improvement, and just like fundamentals and things I need to work on better.
How good can this defense be? I mean, with the secondary you got behind you, you and Scott going after the quarterback, I mean, how good can you guys be?
Only the season will tell, man. I mean, we'll find out, but I feel good about it.
It's kind of exciting knowing that, hey, you guys are getting better. We're only getting better from last year. You have so many starters returning. It's got to be better than last season, right?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Thank you.